What's up? Good morning, everybody. This is Traveling Talk Tuesday. In a minute, I'll divert the camera back over to me, but I'm going to drop my mama off down to the poles. I just sprayed the car. My Lysol is getting real low in this can. Thank God we got a whole nother can in the house. Got 3 cans in the house. This is the one I've been taking to work. The poles are still open. So, yeah, we can take my mama down there so she can go vote. Keena and I can't vote because we're not registered Democrats. We vote how the fuck we feel. And we on camera, just in case, you know. Huh? We on camera. They say that, you know, that's the only legal right thing to do is to tell people when they're being recorded. So I'm letting you know when you're being recorded. Seatbelt, please.
I'm gonna put the seatbelt on. Been recording me for 20-something years.
I always say it when you walk in the car.
I ain't never heard it. Don't really care. Record. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right.
So, yeah, I'm not really crying about getting to work on time. They just be happy I showed the hell up. Like, okay, so this dude at work, is supposed to be going on a cruise, and they just hit my car.
What did?
That's the branch. It keeps scraping the top of the car.
Oh, they supposed to cut it today. He came out yesterday. He fixed the garbage disposal.
Oh, okay.
And what else he took? Oh, I told him about the light switch in the garage, right? So he said he'll come out and put in a regular one that don't come on automatically.
No.
I told him, no, I will leave it like it is.
No,
okay, we ain't trying to do that.
Fix the bulb though, because that must don't come on.
Okay.
What was I saying? See, you made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry. You something about
work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I be telling people to document these days because I don't know, I might be having early signs of memory loss and stuff. We don't. I've been doing you know, I'm usually really good at logic puzzles. I've been doing this logic puzzle for about a week. I usually can do them like in 20 minutes or less. And they say logic puzzles supposed to be good for memory retention.
Right, but they
and this one right here is kicking my butt. I'm so mad at it. So mad. I'm so used to not seeing the crossing guards here.
Oh, they're not here.
Because all the schools closed. Right. Well, they was on spring break anyway, so they basically just got an extended spring break. Yeah, but so they're gonna be gone for 2 weeks. But St. Louis, they letting them out to the 24th.
Right, they out for 4 weeks. Cause I talked to Elna, I was talking to, you know, she's a teacher.
Yeah. So we not saying the word. We say Charlie 19 around here.
We say who?
Charlie 19.
Charlie.
Yeah, because the YouTube is blocked when you say the word.
I wasn't saying the word. I was saying C19.
I don't know if that's that's probably close enough. I was saying it originally too.
Okay, shoot.
Well, so
I want to call it 4519. How about that?
That's even better.
Okay.
That's dummy. He just announced last night that all the local governments are responsible for getting their own kits and masks.
Full of so much shit.
So yeah, but this dude, like, he had a cruise that was canceled.
Right.
So he told him he's available to work, and they said, no, I'm gonna take the week off. But we in there covering 2 and 3 different assignments.
Right.
So I don't care what time I show up.
Because I do recall seeing that online about y'all the only people.
They don't know why I work either.
Okay,
but go ahead. All right.
That y'all some of the only people that are gonna be working. Okay.
The libraries are still open. They making them go in. Of course, the medical staff got to go in.
Of course.
I'm not sure where Rox work at on YouTube, but I know she worked for the local government. She said they still have to go in too. So the government agencies are the ones who just saying.
Is that fall?
That's fall, yeah.
They kicked up dust. Damn, it's fall. I was finna walk through this. I'd have been going back home. You look like one of them horror movies. Shit, no.
They gotta get back home.
And I hope it be gone by the time I come out of here. You might get off from work and I'll be sitting in the middle of
the field, chilling in the corner. It's a lot of fog.
I'm seeing. It's too much. Ooh, this is where I was talking about I was going to walk.
That's what I said. They talking about this 1.7 miles. That's a lie. Because when I drive down here, my car registers longer than 1.7 miles.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I thought it was closer to 4. And me and Vito actually came out here to try to walk around this park. But I don't think
they're gonna get swooped up in the fall.
She looks at me like
what's over there? Right, it's too much. I expected by the water, but ain't nothing by the water.
Nah, the water's nasty too. They need to clean
it is. All of them look like that. I was when I went to my appointment, yesterday. I'm going to so much stuff. I don't know when I'm going and when I ain't. Now, see, it don't seem that far when you're riding, but I'm looking at that distance. It's a long way. I remember the days I used to do, stand out there and pass out pamphlets. Now I'm not doing nothing.
I'm surprised they didn't call you.
Me too, because considering she told me I was the only one in the room with any experience. Maybe I was the wrong melanin.
Might have been.
Because I think I was also the only one with my melanin.
Only one that was black and didn't speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe that was my downfall. I should have spoke some Spanish like hola.
Hola. I told you. Look, and then they got her. Poll workers needed. You don't call them? Okay.
Because of the simple fact, when see the poll workers, they talking about now, they talking about these sitting out here.
Oh.
I swore I'll never do that again. Because you out here rain, if it's storm, you still got to sit out here. But that is where I started. I started outside, so they might have to go back outside to get back inside. I don't know.
It's the news. News, I heard the voting polls.
I guess they won't see if anybody gonna actually show up.
Are they interviewing people?
What they want to know?
I don't know. Probably who they voted for. They probably voted for Trump.
I ain't finna tell you because I don't have to. I just dropped something.
Oh, God. My mama always drop it in the car. And then it'd be like 2 years later that I see it because I don't never look on that side of the car.
Oh, I'm finna look.
You know I barely clean my dog in the car out.
I'm finna look as I step out. Right now I'm looking at all this phone. Okay. Good morning.
Your jacket.
Something fell right here.
Move your jacket.
Oh, my ink pen. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah,
because they said bring your own ink pen.
Exactly.
I ain't got no wipes, so.
Here you go. I got gloves.
Yeah, give me them. There you go. Then give me gloves. I don't need no wipes. Because I'm telling you now,
I got wipes too.
I will be in jail if a motherfucker sneeze on me. I'm just letting y'all know.
I know. They gonna, I don't know how long they'll stay wet, but that's
your public know too.
I turn my ringer on my phone because you know my ringer be off.
Yes, I know. But I'm just letting you know that wouldn't be a wise thing for a person to do today. I ain't that damn way.
Yeah, put your gloves on before you touch the door.
I got my sleeve.
No, because you got to bring your sleeve home.
Okay.
Put your glove on. Okay. All right. Why this car just roll up on the back of me like that, motherfucker? Like that, we parked. You know, I'm letting somebody out, and this bitch roll up on the back of me. Okay, half a hole. Hey, this is Travel & Talk Tuesday, y'all. We are here for Travel and Tizzle Tuesday. I'm exhausted. It's my bad accent for my New Yorker Jersey. I am exhausted. Twice this week, I've worked so late that when I came home, I laid down to rest. And when I got up, it was the next morning. That was last night. And that was 2 nights ago. Exhausted. I ain't even eat. Like real spit. Did not even eat, y'all. Like around 10 o'clock, Kina was like, she came in and was like, hey, what we got for dinner? Air pie and wish pudding, baby. Air pie and wish pudding. I told you my family won't eat unless I cook. My mama will. She cook her own food, but then she only cook her own food. She don't never cook as an inclusion for Kina. She did, I think, maybe once twice in 3 years, 2 years we've been living together. It's hard out here for a pimp. Hard out here for a pimp. Now you just heard me say that Commander Zero is telling people that I need some breeze in her. It's stuffy in this car. It's telling local governments that they have to provide their own ventilators and masks and crap like that. And I've heard that this Chinese billionaire is going to be shipping them to America, which I find ironic at the same time, since everybody on this scared of using anything from China, and this Chinese billionaire for to ship all these test kits and masks here, he donating them to America, you know. And then like we got people out there like Idris, you know, popping, and he ain't even have no symptoms. So, you know, but he got the money to afford to take the test, you know. Hey, so, you know, and I'm at work spraying motherfuckers still spraying motherfuckers. My can is almost empty though. It's almost empty. And this right here is crazy. The fact that we gotta go into this motherfucker. People pissed. We pissed. And then we hearing stories from different organizations saying that other co-workers have already popped, but the employer is not letting them know. What is that about? What is that about? Because they're trying to keep us there. Keep us there working. Like this, I told you, we ain't nothing but modern day slaves. That's all the fucks we are. Yes, I added all S's to those words to emphasize it. It's all the fucks we are. Modern day slaves. You going kind of quick. I was trying to get you, but no. I love my life. I'm going to go out on this one though. Okay. So I'm off to the JOB. You know, we supposed to keep 3-foot distance from clients, but our boss said he wasn't aware of that. It's business as usual in our spot, and like no, it's on our jobs, on our website. He's like, they ain't never tell us this, and so me and one other girl, we had both saw it. Plus, they supposed to be providing us with gloves and all that other stuff, and we all out here buying them ourselves, but the supply is limited because all the stores that we buying them from, you know, shelves are empty. I still ain't got no water, and I'm getting dehydrated. At this part of my exhaustion, my water supply is limited, y'all. My bottled water supply. And, I need to change my filter on the one at the crib, and maybe just start refilling my water bottles again. I hate to reuse the water bottle. I try to recycle them. You seem like you was about to come over here, sir. So I'm trying to. Okay, so yeah, I be like dehydrated throughout the day, yo, because I don't have enough water to make it through my entire day. I got 2 bottles with me. Usually by the time I get to work, I done drunk half of one of these. I'm about to start drinking it now. I usually drink at least 4 to 6 bottles a day. And my alarm going off. Hopefully I can turn this alarm off. Bam. There you go, without cutting the camera off. So you might get your extended version of Traveling Talk Tuesday. Today, I want to thank y'all who came to the live stream on Sunday. I had fun as always. I honestly, y'all, I was like, this live stream gonna be 1 hour. I had said that to Keena right before we started, because the Korean beef bowl only supposed to take 10 to 15 minutes to make. So I said, well, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna cook it 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm gonna go another 45 minutes after the food is done and keep talking. That didn't happen. How I'm making a Korean beef bowl dish, which includes rice. If y'all saw the picture that I posted up on the community board with the image supposed to look like, it includes rice. And my black ass didn't make the damn rice, y'all. I forgot the rice. After the meat got done, we was like, ain't no rice. So I had to cook the rice, and then I realized I didn't have any white rice. Y'all know white rice take a shorter time to cook than brown rice. Brown rice take an hour, white rice take 20 minutes. I had to fast cook some brown rice. I mean, I had that stove on 10. And the fire trying to get that doggone rice cooked. It ended up being, I didn't cook enough rice because I didn't measure it. I should have measured the cup. I didn't measure the rice, but it's still tasty. It was still tasty. And I appreciate all of y'all being there. Y'all hung. I had some troopers, man. That live went 2 hours and 30 or 40 something minutes. 2 hours and 42 minutes. I haven't time stamped it yet. I meant to. Last time I went back to the video, watched it, and timestamped when we changed subject matters. Yeah, we got to some little mental health issues at the end. I got some garlic butter Ritz crackers. So this is what I'm eating. This is the first thing I'm eating since Sunday, because I didn't eat at all on Monday. I got up in the morning. I didn't get breakfast. Because of my work day, I didn't eat lunch, and then I came home, I didn't eat dinner. So I pretty much fasted yesterday. These garlic butter Ritz crackers are the bomb. MG. I'm not saying it because I'm hungry, but they're the bomb. My breath gonna be so funky and foul. Give me 50 feet. Give me 50 feet. Ooh, these things fire. But I decided to eat crackers because since I haven't eaten, I could be nauseous when if I put something heavy on my stomach. So I'm starting with the crackers first, then try to give me some real food sometime throughout the day. I was gonna take some of that leftover Korean beef bowl meat and make some homemade nachos, but Keena ate it yesterday with a spoon, and she said she was gonna come back, she was gonna kill it. Keena killed it. All the rest of that meat that was left over, yeah, Keena killed it yesterday. She said she ate it yesterday morning with a spoon. Nothing else with it. But no, she went back later that night and put and made some ramen, and then ate it with the ramen. Why your car sound like a race car? And you ain't going nowhere. He like still right there. Oh, loud and yeah, extra audio. Y'all see how my window is, my back window? That's dirt. It's so much pollen, dust and dirt in the air that my car is covered. I picked it up at work because I parked my car in the garage at the crib. Oh, Jesus Louise. Woo. So yeah. So I've been so exhausted. Now I'm behind on videos again. I've been putting up them damn Walking Dead videos. I haven't recorded them, so no, because normally I can just like probably try to load on the phone. And even though that my fucking back window is dusty, I still see your dusty ass on my bumper, slowing it down. The fuck is your problem, bitch? I swear these people make me lose my train of thought. I wish I had like I needed somebody to sit right here and just write down my topics so I can remember what the hell I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. So yeah, after we did the live stream, we had some good conversation. That was fun. I really had fun. I really enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody being there. Shout out to Christine Lawrence for my super chat. I told them in the live the other day that the super chats that they gave me from both lives is going to help me. Well, I was purchasing a table for the kitchen that I could roll around, but I can keep all the cooking supplies on the table itself. It's cute. It matches the kitchen and everything. So I'm gonna get that, and then on top of that, I'm gonna do a giveaway on the channel, a subscriber giveaway when I hit 3,000. First I said I was gonna let it go for 72 hours. The money is not going to be given away until I hit 3,000 subscribers, because that's the whole goal, is to try to get me to reach 3,000 subscribers. And I'll tell y'all more about that in the upcoming weeks, because I want to see how much money I'm actually giving away. I'm giving away some of the money from the super chats plus money out of my own pocket, and I want to do it as a combination. Damn, it was something I really, really, really wanted to discuss today. God bless America. I don't remember what it was. Man, I had a dream. I had a dream, y'all. In one day. Okay, so I have a fellow YouTube sister named Tabitha. Beautiful Soul Speaks. I've sent y'all to her channel a few times before. Okay, but I had a dream about her, y'all. This is so weird. I normally don't dream about people that I've never met in person. I've never met her in person. We're YouTube sisters. But in my dream, I don't know where the fuck me and Keena was living, but it looked like my old house, but it was in a neighborhood. It looked like my old house that I just moved from in St. Louis, but then again, it was in the neighborhood of my aunt's house that I lived in when I was like 7. Because she lived on the cul-de-sac. But her house was on this side of the cul-de-sac, but my house seems to be on that side in the dream. Okay, so we at the house. BSoul was what I call her. She had just bought a new Ford 250. I don't even know if that exists. I know a Ford F-150 exists. They some big ass trucks. But in my dream, she bought a big black Ford 250. And she wanted to show us her truck. So she came over to the crib. The truck hella big. Like the Ford F-150s, if y'all know them, those some big ass trucks. So just imagine the 250 is going to be bigger. But she's doing so well on YouTube in the dream. She probably doing well in life as well. That she was able to afford this big ass black truck. It was so big, she was worried about parking it, so she didn't. She double parked in the middle of the street, but she left it running as well. And she came up to the house to come get me and Keena so we can come check out the vehicle of transportation. Okay, I see a F-150 right here. That's a big ass truck. So I wonder if the 250 actually exists. But like I said, we lived on the cul-de-sac. Well, we got some little naughty heads at the end of the cul-de-sac. This is a dream. Y'all gotta remember, this is a dream. And we got some naughty heads at the end of the cul-de-sac, and they drag racing. So they flying up and down, going around her truck. Now her truck is sitting dead center in the middle of the street. It's almost taking up the whole street. And so now they hitting the curbs and everything to go around her truck. But it's like they intensely trying to see who can get the closest. Now, even though this is my girl's new truck, she up on the front porch with Keena talking about makeup. She ain't bit more concerned about these people flying past her truck. See this white one right here? That's the Ford F-150 right there. So she ain't concerned about the people flying past her truck, but I'm concerned. I feel responsible because she coming over to the crib to show me her vehicle. So I go down there. I'm like, I'm gonna move her truck because, like I said, she got it running. So I decided to go move her truck. She up on the porch with Keena talking about makeup. And I pull up. You know how anybody know how to parallel park, right? You pull up to the car parallel next to you before you back into the spot. So I'm parallel parking. But instead of me pulling up next to their car, I tapped the bumper. And I heard a little scrape. But then all of a sudden you hear, like I was scraping metal, y'all. I was like, ooh. I called myself stopping. And then I was going to pull out a little bit and go around and then try to park it. So I was like, okay, let me turn this motherfucking car around so I could check out the damages. Her new truck. I want to check out the damages, right? So I get around and I pull the truck around. And so I'm parking facing the opposite flow of traffic, but still in that same parking spot I'm going to get to. And I ended up being up on the curb and almost hit my fucking mailbox that's curbside. She didn't trip off that either, but when I got the door, I had to like squeeze out because I'm right here at the mailbox with the door, right? So now I'm going around to the side of the truck to go check on her vehicle. I'm thinking it's a little scratch. So I'm wetting my thumb and trying to scratch off the paint, scratch off the little scratch with my thumb, and realize that I have put an indentation from the beginning of her truck all the way to the bumper. Now I stopped before I even got to the door, but somehow it was like whatever I started created a whole effect and just like transcended through the whole side of the vehicle. Then my mind started thinking, was this already her? She just got it brand new. She just pulled off the lot. You know, no, I had to do it. So of course I'm like nervous as a hooker in church on Sunday, baby. Nervous. I'm sitting there and she gets an alert on her phone that some new tea just dropped on Real Housewives of Atlanta, or with the Dotard files. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was both. And so she like, I gotta go, because you know, BSoul researches her topics and everything. So she was like, I gotta go handle this business. So she comes down off the porch, but I'm on the other side, you know, looking at the bumper, trying to shine it up and like check, like taking a good eye measurement of this damage that's caused on this vehicle. And she like, yeah, them rims look good down there, don't they? I was like, yeah. So she somehow hops in the vehicle without affecting the door. Because remember I said the door was right there by the mailbox. She get in with no problem. Hop on in. She was like, all right, girl, I'm going to holler at you later. Y'all, I let BSoul pull off without letting her know I just fucked her truck up. And I'm sitting here thinking, Lord, I hope she go back to her job, parking in that parking lot, and one of them damn students or somebody, you know, she assumed that one of the students hit her, and hope and pray to God they ain't got no cameras to show that it wasn't done on that lot. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking all kind of things. And then I'm like, okay, when I get my $10,000 check at the end of the week, because for some reason now I was getting paid $10,000 from YouTube my damn self. I was expecting my $10,000 YouTube check. And I don't want to get hit. I was expecting my $10,000 YouTube check. And I said when I got my check, I was gonna just drop her off a check at the end of the week and then tell her I damaged her car. And then I woke up. I woke up from the dream. Now let me tell you, all day yesterday, I was feeling so fucking guilty. So guilty. I know it was a dream, but I felt bad in real life that I deceived her and didn't tell her I damaged her vehicle. I wrote a Twitter post to tag her in it to tell her I was sorry for hitting her vehicle in my dream and not telling her about it. But the Twitter was too long, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to make it a Twitter story. But it started trying to add the story to another old post that I had already wrote that didn't have nothing to do with the dream, and I didn't know how to get it off there. I couldn't remove it or detach it or end the story or nothing like that. So I was like, all right, when I get home, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna figure out how I can contact her and let her know I'm sorry for this. And it would bother me all day long. And then Keita was like, Bob, it didn't happen. What you gotta apologize for? I just feel bad. I deceived her in my dream. And then she was like, you probably didn't even do it. You said in a dream you only hit the bumper. So I mean, I still was responsible for hitting the bumper, but I didn't hit the little, make the little dent to go all the way back to the end of the truck, and the truck is kind of high. Anyway, you didn't do all that according to your dream. And I was like, well, maybe it caused a ripple. Like I hit it, and then it just like kind of wobbled. And I mean, it was a deep indentation. You can put a whole soup can in there all the way to the back. I felt bad. I felt so bad. So if y'all on BSoul channel, y'all tell her Poetry from My Twisted Life and TV is sorry for hitting her truck. Y'all ain't even got to explain it no further. She gonna be like, what? Poetry sorry for hitting your truck, BSoul. I'm sorry. That seriously bothered me all day. Like maybe it happened in like a parallel universe or something like that. Because it felt so real. I felt so guilty about it. I'm like, that's not me. Well, I can't say that's not me, because when I first started driving, I was in on the this is my first, when I first started driving, this was in my first year of having my actual license, and I was on the Camp Pendleton, the Marine Corps base that I was assigned to. I was at the Navy Hospital, and I wasn't parallel parking this time. I was just, I think they call it horizontal parking, where you pull it in between spaces for people on the left and right of you. I was doing that type of parking. But when I get, actually, when I was leaving out, I wasn't parking, I was leaving out, and my front bumper, I cut the wheel too soon, and I towed up somebody's door to the right of me. I looked around and see nobody on the lot. I adjusted, pulled up, backed out, said sorry, and I left. Then I had another incident before. My cousin was pregnant. I think I told y'all about this before. She was pregnant. I was over at her house. She, well, I wasn't at her house yet. She was pregnant. She called me, told me she was going into labor. Her husband wasn't there. So I was like, I'm the next best person. You gonna take her to the doctor. Her car was already loaded up and everything. But, I don't know why we didn't take her car. I don't know why we didn't take her car. We ended up taking my car, right? So I get over to her house. Now, I had just moved from California. I had this car. It's an old Oldsmobile Cutlass. Oldsmobile Cutlass Sierra. I used to love my damn Cutlasses. My Cutlass Sierra was made for Cali, y'all. It was made for Cali. It didn't have good brakes, but I didn't trip off of these because I was never parking on the hill. I was good with mine. The left side mirror, when you driving down the street, if you go over 50 miles an hour, it would pop off. It would jump on the dang on hood, and the headlight would be the headlight. The headlight would be just staring at your ass, just staring at your ass, right? So I had some super glue, like super glue in my headlight back in every once in a while, but the super glue didn't last. It didn't last long in the weather. It didn't last long. And Kathy didn't have no heat. I didn't know. I called my car Kathy. I didn't know that Kathy didn't have no heat until we left California. We driving around, it getting cold. We going through St. Louis. We get to Atlanta. It was storming there, and it was cold. I tried to crank on the heat. Nathan, no air blowing out this mug at all. I'm like, what the fuck? We freezing. We freezing. As soon as we stopped the car, heat. As long as you're sitting still, baby, you had heat just whoa blowing on you. This the type of car Kathy was, but Kathy was dependable. That bitch was fast. Kathy would take off as soon as you start your car. Kathy would drive. You didn't even have to put your foot on the gas. Kathy would take the fuck off. Kathy was a beast. She would move on your ass, baby. I love my Cuddy. So, yes, I had this car. I go over to my cousin's house to pick her up, to take her to the hospital, have a baby. And we go in the house, we rushing and everything. I go outside. The fucking car is gone, y'all. I was like, what the fuck? We thinking somebody stole the car. She in labor, she panicking. We look up, baby. My car is across the street in the people's yard at their front door. Took their mailbox out. Took it out, baby. Took it out. My cousin in labor, laughing her ass off. The laughter ain't helping her labor, her contractions, because it's making her contract more. She laughing her ass off. I wrote a note that says, "Hi, my name is Miss Johnson. Sorry, my car rolled into your mailbox. I tried to put it back up, but it was too heavy. I did try to pick it back up. It was too heavy." I said, "But if you want to contact me about it, here's my number." So I left my number with the name Miss Johnson. Johnson ain't my last name. But I figured if somebody called my phone looking for Miss Johnson, then that's who that was. And I was going to avoid them, y'all. They never called. They never called. Every time I kept coming back to my cousin's house, their mailbox was leaning. Then the mailbox was gone, and eventually they got a new mailbox. They didn't trip off the tire marks because it was really, the tire marks was really almost not there. Oh my goodness. Anyway, y'all, let me get off this thing. Because my video ain't gonna last that long. I could put together 2 videos and just make this a long ass Traveling Talk Tuesday. I could do that. Yeah, because the sound been fucking up. I realized that every time I try to put the videos together, the sound been fucking up. This has been Traveling Talk Tuesday, y'all. Oh, tell BSoul I'm sorry about her damn truck. And damn, I need to better my life and stop fucking up people's vehicles and leaving them notes and shit and telling them that not telling them nothing at all. Ooh, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.